How much does my home's value increase my net worth? Let's talk about it. All right, so in order to figure this out, you really have to determine what's your home value. Now, there's a lot of fluctuations in the market, so it's really hard to nail that down. But we're going to tell you exactly how to find that out. I'm Shawn Martin with the Shawn Martin Group. This is my rock star Director of Operations, Lauren, here. Some of you have got the chance to deal with her. If you haven't, come and deal with us. You can deal with Lauren. Today, we're going to talk about how to find my home value.
All right, so you hate estimates just as much as I do. But when you're taking into consideration how much a home is worth, what are you factoring in?
So I'm going to factor in three things, okay? And yes, its estimates are terrible. Even Spencer Rascoff sold his home for 14% less than what this estimate was. All right, the number one factor that we take into, and you help me out with this a lot, is run comps on your house, right? These are comparable sales. So when you're looking for comps of your house, you need to look for similar size, condition, and location of your house. In order to get the best accuracy, you want to look at it like an appraiser does. Don't go further than 6 months back worth of sold properties and start at a quarter-mile radius. Then go out to a half mile, then go out to a mile. You want to find 3 properties that are similar condition in similar area, and then you can determine what the value of your home is based on what that house sold for. Here's a pro tip. Don't forget to include what seller concessions those other properties gave, because you may see a property that sold at $600,000, but they gave $10,000 in seller concession, so the actual sale price was $590. Hire a professional appraiser. All right, you can hire a professional to come in and do a full appraisal of your house. Now they will do what we just talked about. The first one is going through comparable sales, and they'll break it down not only in location, price, and condition. They'll talk about bed, bath count, finished basements. They'll talk about garages, decks, yards, any additions that may have been done to the house, including paver patios, things like that. And they'll give you a professional assessment of what they think your house is worth. Now that's just based on solds, right? So these cost somewhere between $500 and $700. But right now with the market fluctuation, they're going to give you that value when there may be a buyer out there that's willing to pay more. That's why you really need to talk to a real estate agent. And then there are the third-party sites. We already talked about the Zestimate and how they're proven to be 12 to 14% inaccurate. Redfin and homebot. What a wonderful thing. And they're not all built the same. And this is what we mean. Your Zestimate and your Redfin is going to have an artificial intelligence algorithm ran on something because somebody's never been in your house. They don't know what you owe in your house. They're just going to say, we think your house is worth this based on some varying factors throughout. homebot, on the other hand, takes into a key look into certain aspects of your home to formulate what the value of it is based on not just your neighborhood, but your city and the state that you live on. It also gives you a lot of different tools of how much money do you have available for an investment property, how much less principal you pay if you make this extra payment per month, and a dozen other things that's super helpful when determining on not only what your house is worth, but how much you can use it for collateral and how much cash you may have in there that's available for you to pull out on a refinance or to go buy an investment property.
Okay, so if you don't know how to sign up for homebot, how would we do that?
Well, you're in luck. The link is right below. You can go in, you can put your name, address in there, and you'll be able to get our homebot report that comes out every couple of weeks. And it'll notify you of any price adjustments that's been made to the home, and it'll also notify you of any updates that has to do with your home, including how much equity you've gained, how much principal you've paid down, and a lot of other things inside of it. It is the best real estate tool out there. So that's why we're including the link, and it's ultra free for you. It's a tool we paid for our clients to utilize so they can use their homes to maximize their net worth.
So sum it all, how does this make my net worth more?
So essentially how this makes your net worth more is the house is usually the biggest chunk of money in somebody's net worth. And you don't know how much your net worth is without determining how much is your house worth. Now, all of those factors can give you what your house is worth now, but like I said before, we don't know how much a buyer would pay for your house because the market is red hot right now. So it could be worth more in somebody else's eyes. So ultimately, this is going to give you what your net worth is gained by your house, but also it'll tell you every year how much you paid down on principal and how much your house appreciated. In Anne Arundel County, we saw 6.5% last year. So you would have gained 6.5% on your net worth just by living in your house. Right? I'm Shawn Martin. This is Lauren Rice. Thanks for tuning in. Hope this helped you. And go get that money, people, aka buy houses. Call us for it.